songs and chants that I've been joining in.
Bro.
So shout out to the Italian crowd. I hope M4E does it.
I have been listening in. The Italian crowd has been absolutely insane. They've been the MVPs.
Right.
Obviously, it's on their home turf. M4E, the defender of Italy right now, sitting winner side. Versus Bloom. Oh my god. They were so loud.
Yeah, it was a crazy set. We're going to see if this set can be just as crazy. M4E, both of them, and Mukuro, having a bit of an even start at the moment. Got a few orbs around on the shadow flares. Doesn't matter though.
Yeah. Shadow flares saving M4E from that Bowser bomb. They'll take that damage on. Mukuro instead going to be able to take damage from that. And the counter comes out. This will be the song of this set, fams, when you're edge guarding Bowser.
Yeah.
That counter.
Well, you got to watch out for Scintilla because it is going to be, quite, at the ledge waiting for you to kind of, touch it. But I feel like Mukuro can be quite, I'd say nifty, a bit nimble with Bowser of all characters, kind of avoid those setups, He does mix it well with his recovery.
There we go, that one wing fair going to find this place. Hit Mukuro, losing the first stock of this set.
Okay.
Italy goes wild for that stock.
Oh yeah, of course the crowd going wild as well. But being Seth, very light, susceptible to dying very early. Mukuro needs a couple hits. This percent, I feel, doesn't really matter to him that much. It's all about finding the kills.
Yeah, exactly. Classic Seth, stalling by the ledge.
I like the option, goes for the jump side B to kind of call out these jumps. M4E has been known to kind of abuse that a lot, but he's very happy at the ledge. I feel like his neutral is at the ledge, very weak fit type of style, where it doesn't matter, it's not disadvantage for him.
Yeah, and we were talking about the song of the set with counter, Seth's counter. Mukuro, obviously no stranger at all. They're going to be an absolute master at avoiding these kills and getting these kills as a Bowser bomb on the ledge catches M4E out, bringing them both to 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, snatches them away with the up throw, quick couple combos, and the percent, that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't really seem to matter for a character like Bowser, and that's where the fear factor comes in. You don't want to be holding shield too much against him. Those side Bs will come in soon, just not being able to get that Cooper Claw just yet.
Yep, and Mukuro now having to fight his way off of the ledge.
From the short hop, so scary, so menacing. Where do you go though?
So terrifying. You can just do it from 20 feet away as well. You're just dancing around Bowser. Bowser, not a slow character, will be able to close that space quicker than we all think.
And that fair arc is so good for Bowser, and especially in this matchup, it closes a lot of distance down. Bowser, like you said before, not exactly the slowest character, can run quite fast, can close the gap, but that big hotbox will, be a little bit unhelpful when he's swinging out these up tilts, up airs, F tilts, big normals from Sephiroth.
Yeah, jumping for the flame breath, punishing Mukuro. Needs to get the stock now, and he does. Avoids the dangers of Bowser with max rage, especially on such a light character, fans.
And again, going to be susceptible to those shadow flares. Has a couple orbs running around, and now you got to hold shield. It's the opposite game plan for Mukuro right now. Now he's the one holding shield, but has the flame breath to kind of activate that one wing on M4E side.
One wing, getting that comeback mechanic while in the lead as well. So dangerous, and that makes it even harder for Mukuro to make this comeback. However, one wing is now gone temporarily.
Yep.
Got some percent to work with before it comes back.
Okay, trying to find out the back air, swinging a lot of them, just negating that ground space, forcing you into air. But you don't want to be in the air versus Sephiroth, Dan. Those normals on the air and on the ground, so scary to contest with.
Yeah, M4E just make it so difficult for Mukuro to get off this ledge, just standing around the PS2 platform, throwing that bear, looking a little bit like his adversary Cloud right now.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, apparently. The up B out shield, but Shadow Flare just interrupting him. Big dash attack as well.
Shadow Flare acting less kind of like a damage dealer and more like a shield right now. Every time M4E gets caught out by something, it's just there to stop it from getting as much damage as it possibly can.
And I feel like it's also like a kind of a control of tempo, because as soon as Bowser has like a any type of momentum, when that Shadow Flare appears on him, he kind of has to back off. So it is like a shield activation, like you said. He's forced to kind of play defensive, and that really favors M4E.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because also you have to split your attention.
Right.
You can't fully focus on like the neutral game or how you're moving around your opponent. You have to also split your focus on that Shadow Flare. However, once again, Mukuro, max rage on deck right now, needs to get rid of the stock now.
Bowser, bro, but the back
that's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay.
Back 180% taking that first game.
You have to swap G1 and G2. You have to swap player 1 and player 2.
And you can see Italy in the background just going absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, of course. So they've been loud all weekend for their boys, for the guys, for the whole family.
And they've still,
And I can see
they've
why.
still got that energy.
For me, it's the flags and they've been waving around the flag, the towels. It's been amazing. They have such
they've
good
got
energy.
like that scarf they're
Yeah,
holding
the
right
scarves,
now.
the scarves as well. I said towel, my bad.
Yeah, I know. What?
Okay, we're gonna see how the second game goes on for Mukuro and M4E.
So there's a Roy. 22% building up to 40%. Mukuro taking a very slight but shaky lead right now.
Yeah, even with those forward air pokes, it's not enough. The Shadow Flares as well stopping him in his tracks. But you know, Mukuro gonna have to do a little bit more to kind of contest M4E's range.
Yeah, rolling out the Shadow Flare, but doesn't get away from the counter, almost completely deleting that sub straight away. And M4E with a poorly timed lead to take advantage of that counter. That could have been such an easy start.
Oh, for sure. He wanted that charge Octo Slash, just couldn't find it right now. And Mukuro in a lot of trouble right now. Hot water, just can't get back to stage. You're getting poked all the way out, far out in that blast zone. Back to your second stock, and Mukuro has to heat it up, has to turn it on.
Yeah, against Bowser, Sephiroth's edge guarding is just so potent. Reads that Octo Slash, jumping right over and punishing with the Bowser Bomb. M4E now at a shaky 120%. Anything by this ledge is going to kill him.
I'm liking these tomahawks from Mukuro, just keeping him in check, keeping him in shield, keeping the fear factor on, mixing up as much as he can.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem to be enough. The side B, will that kill it? Not the best DI on the ledge as well. Gonna be falling onto your second stock, but okay, this is what I talked about before, Dan, the percent. If you're on the same stock, percent don't really matter to a character like Bowser, he's heavy.
And that's what I was saying, when you had such a sizable lead at the start, when you took that first stock, you needed to make the absolute most out of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, M4E letting Mukuro bring it back to even ground. And now, despite the percent difference, it's an even game. Everyone's swinging slowly but steadily in Mukuro's favour right now.
Okay, the up B as well, tagging him as well as the flame breath. Any little hits really help. Seth is very light, and the down smash has a little bit of armor on that. The claws were charged. And it seems to be Mukuro's favor right now.
Yep, the Italian crowd's dying down slightly as M4E now falls on the back foot. Kind of now things are looking shaky for the hero in this game too.
Okay, a lot of short hopping from both sides, kind of fill each other out, trying to find the zone, the range where they want to kind of fight in. Seems to be Mukuro's favor right now. Big fair, big side B as well, just any type of command grab to keep M4E locked in shield.
Mukuro closing the gap with that dash attack. Dancing on the bear, picking his timing right now, and this lead is only growing. Things are getting ever precarious for M4E right now.
And I feel like Mukuro is finding a lot more side Bs this game, and oh my god!
Disgusting!
Called out the scintilla, said I don't give a damn about that down B, and just down airs them straight down to the blast zone. Jesus Christ, Mukuro.
No way that's what it's called. Scintilla.
I think so, yeah.
I learn a new thing with every block. Lumas. All of the Pikmin.
All of the Pikmin, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's called Scintilla.
I believe you. We'll call it the Scintilla.
We'll call it Scintilla.
We've got one of the Italian fans literally on their knees praying for M4E to take the set.
I mean, I would too, bro. I want my hometown hero to win. You know, they're probably in their own city, their own country. This is their one guy they rely on.
And that's the thing, right? What they really want this, because if M4E wins this, then, and if Gluto wins his set, then they get to put their hero up against EU's current best.
Yeah, of course.
Already beat EU's decided best rotation marks, but want to take out the proper rank #1 right now.
But he's got, before he can get onto Bloom or Gluto, he's got a mountain of a task right now.
Yeah.
1-1 apiece with Mukuro, who's playing absolutely excellent this set so far.
Yeah, absolutely no way they're going to be able to make it to the #1 if you're not able to take the adversary in front of you.
Couple of jabs as well, just pushing them away.
Yeah. Mukuro kind of adapting nicely, settling comfortably into this matchup right now, kind of proving what Bowser can do with that weight and that strength in such a light character like Sephiroth.
And there's just nowhere to go, Dan. You know, you try to jump, there's a big up air waiting for you. You try to neutral get out. He's got a lot of moves, and the down B coming out again, pushing him further and further. The second one, you're not coming back this time. The Italian crowd They're all standing up.
They're getting so loud. These chants are coming out. I'm sure you can all hear it actually. Putting Mukuro into that checkmate position. We've got Bowser at that angle. All you have to do is start those counters, and that's it.
And you see they're kind of feeling each other out yet again, kind of taking their time. There's a lot of moments in this set where, do you know what, they both don't want to go in. They want to assess the situation, see what they can do to kind of like find their hits. Seems to be M4E's turn right now though.
Yeah, Mukuro now the one that can in control of the ledge. M4E with the stock lead now gone. My fault. Going to look to plant his feet around center stage and kind of keep Mukuro from pushing his way in. Yeah,
big seismic toss from Bowser, the flying slam or whatever it's called. Just coming it back, making it even again. But the percent lead seems to always favour M4E. He has a way with just kind of setting the tone, controlling so much space and area, and just negates what Mukuro wants to do, negates the game plan as well.
And that's what Seph is so strong about, right? Yeah. You know, you plant your feet around the center of that Pokeball, and you throw out that sword, and you take control of that entire area. But like you were saying, or even stocks, this percent difference doesn't mean nearly as much to Bowser as you think it does.
Oh, for sure.
This is rage on a heavy character that can destroy you at 50.
It's all about finding that last hit to kill. Can you find it before Bowser is able to come back? That is the question that Mukuro's asking M4E, and apparently M4E ain't study for the test yet. He's getting grabbed, getting up tilted, getting put in the air, and the percent only at 14 still seems to be rising a little bit.
Yep. M4E now taking control of the ledge once again, throwing out that Giga Flare. Not going to be catching Mukuro, however, will read that neutral get up to avoid the Giga Flare and will punish aptly with an F tilt.
And again for M4E kind of blasting ahead, you know, kind of shutting both me and Dan up at the moment. Whole stock ahead, only at 44%. But the side B yet again is getting grabbed a lot. Kind of has to watch about how he's moving kind of near Mukuro's range.
Into dash attack right now, just kind of catch Mukuro, trying to land, just not letting Mukuro plant his feet.
Yeah, I like the empty hop side B though, yep.
Let's see Mukuro needs to make the most of this situation. Unfortunately, he's caught by the Octoslash. Get away from me. M4E managing to make it off the ledge safely. One wing now on deck.
And look at this.
Going to make things even harder for Mukuro. However, the poorly placed up B going to land right in front of Mukuro's fist and just giving the stock away for free.
Bit of advice there as well for M4E, and this is where the panic can kind of set in maybe. You don't want to throw out too many options. Look at the percent, Dan. We talked about it with the up B. Techs it. Vital tech for Mukuro. Had to stay in the game with that.
Yeah, so important. Would have put Mukuro in a terrible position. However, if I'm M4E, I'm sweating a little bit right now.
Yep.
Just look at the rage on deck for Bowser. You're at 70% right now. Things could just go so terribly if you make any sort of mistake.
So menacing.
Do not give Mukuro any chance at all.
These short hops from M4E are just so calculated. He's recognizing where Mukuro wants to be with a big dash attack, breaking the zone, and now M4E kind of exposing the habits. The big fair from Bowser. Mukuro smelling blood right now.
Yeah, things are looking so scary for M4E, despite the 100% lead right now. Is unfortunately the one in the back foot by the ledge. Any big hit like an F tilt is going to kill right now. You have to be so careful. Wise to the Bowser bomb is going to make it back into center stage. Both are going to dance around each other, trying their best to get the hit. That one opening they need to take this stock.
And the reverse up tilt. So smart.
Yep.
So smart. Recognizing every time he'd be jumping into M4E, he was getting swiped. Comes in with the reverse up tilt, that big claw, just negating any jump space, and all of the Italians in the crowd doing that little hand movement. I know the gesture. So confused. What happened? How was M4E able to choke that? And I'm telling you, when you're on the same stock, the percent, they don't matter. Don't matter at all.
Yep, exactly. It was an 100% difference, and it didn't matter. You gave Mukuro just a few openings to get in. That percent built up. And then finding that reverse up tilt, we saw Mukuro try it a couple times, kind of hitting on shield, not landing, but finding the perfect timing in the perfect situation to land that up tilt and take that game. Now 2-1 up on M4E. Italy's hero, Italy's defender, now sitting on the back foot.
Being so light, it can be so hard. You know what I mean? You can have all the rangy moves in the world. Eventually, you will get your zone broken, and when you do, it's going to hurt hard. Especially when you're light. Got a couple of orbs floating around Bowser. This is where you kind of have to play defensive. Goes back to the ledge to reset the health on that invincibility. That was really smart from Mukuro.
Yeah. Now it's even more dangerous for M4E. You need to make this comeback. You need to take these 2 games if you want to stay on the winner's side. Meanwhile, you're staring down Mukuro, who has a strong flow of momentum pushing him from the back right now.
Okay, a couple of shots, again, kind of scare him into shielding a lot more, poking him with the fair. Not the best hit, finds the middle hit of the back end, though, very strong.
There we go, this percentage is built up so quickly from Mukuro right now, but like we said, and like we've seen, Fabs, that percent does not matter until you take that stock lead.
Tries to find a lot more tomahawks to fill out. M4E's kind of get used to it at the moment. Again, baiting out the up B. Back has him on the ledge for another neutral B. Doesn't fire it this time. He's going to charge it. Scare him with it. Oh! Mukuro tried to scope him out, psych him out with that kind of air dodge onto the ledge, kind of a fake waveland. He's going to get sniffed out by M4E, and he's already trying to work on a second stock as well.
Yeah. That's so smart to threaten that bear in that situation, because that's what Sephiroths love. They're going to empty land to catch a neutral gap with that down angle left tilt, like you said, Fabs.
And now this is the perfect position for M4E. You have to build on this lead. This does not matter right now. It's about how much percent you can get before you eventually die. Mukuro will try to find a way to kill you. Eventually, it is Bowser, of course, but you need to kill him before he does kill you. Yeah. Very simple, but it's effective.
Yeah, and knowing the way this set has been going, you will be losing that stock. And with the stock lead right now, this is where percent actually matters. You want to tackle as much as you can, so when Mukuro does eventually take that stock, as we've seen, it's not going to take you much effort to fire right back and take Mukuro's second stock. Yeah,
and I'm loving these 1s and 2s from Mukuro. He'll hit M4E once and then just wait so he can get another counter. But unfortunately, speaking of counters, you got M4E's one being so potent to Mukuro at the ledge. Seems to be the hero of this set at the moment.
Down smash, not going to clip anything right now. Mukuro wise to recover so close to the ledge so that M4E was not able to hit that counter.
And this is where it gets scary again, Dan. You need to kill him. You don't want to leave the door open. You need to shut that door tight, apply all the locks in the world. M4E needs to be the best locksmith I've ever seen in Italy, in Bologna as well. You let Mukuro in, he will take advantage. Ill-advised up B, they're going to get punished for the lag. And he needs to kill him, Dan.
Yeah, these bears are being thrown out, but all these weak hits, that's all we're seeing right now. Mukuro's stock is still just hanging on for dear life. With every back air that is a weak hit, it's another lease on life, and it just gets more and more dangerous for M4E right now.
Oh man!
Now the one on the back foot, and we've seen this so many times.
Oh, this is what happens, Dan. You give Mukuro an inch, he takes it a mile. All he needed was one fair, that one claw swipe, and he's looking at M4E's tournament winner side stock.
Yeah, and now things are going to get so dangerous because the percent is slowly building for M4E. But Mukuro, typical super heavy, is just going to be living until stupid percent. The F tilt isn't even going to kill at 200%. Fabs needs to get the stock right now.
Yeah, and he's already at 40%, Dan. So scary.
It's only getting worse.
Okay, this is where he needs to put it on. You see all the Italians with their hands on their heads praying to the gods. Can his hero do it? Is this his time?
This hero is going to have to bank on that one wing coming out and saving him.
One wing might have to be the answer. He needs an angel. All the heroes from above. If he's going to have to beat this creature, this Bowser.
Now taking a slight percent lead, but that is not nearly enough to feel safe. Now reading instead of performing, reading that air dodge with a charged F smash at the most crucial moment, not letting Mukuro get that rage, Fabs, not letting him get anything out of that situation, firing right back with an F smash.
Clutch when he needs to be. Clutch when he damn needs to be.
Absolutely unreal.
How did he find the opportunity to throw out that F smash?
And we haven't seen that until right now. Saved that until that crucial moment. Needed it right then and right there to bring it to a game 5. Just having the sense of mind to do that. Incredible. And now we're moving into game 5, fans.
And this is where it's all about. This is where it's all about. I can hear the Italians. Bellissimo, they're screaming to us. Bellissimo, they tell us there is beautiful gameplay we're seeing right now. M4E really doing it for the hometown, for the whole crowd. But can he last? Can this momentum stay on to the end? It's so taxing to be versus a strong character, a heavy character when you're so light. Couple of hits, you can lose your stock in a flash. Can he keep this up?
And I know it's just all of Italy's hearts are racing right now. With one read, their hope has been completely restored and their energy's been brought back, and they're ready to get loud in this crucial game 5 to see who is going to progress through winner's side or who's going to fall down into that shark pit with the best that EU has to offer.
Okay, Nicholas being charged in your face. That gets hit by this time. Doesn't die though. got to do a little bit more work, and this is what I mean, it's so taxing, because it's not the same for Sephiroth. And you see Mukuro getting a couple of undies, any nickel and dime damage he can get. He's only at 70, but I can just tell you right now, one there back air all he needs.
And we have seen this far too many times. You're letting Mukuro get back. You're letting Mukuro get in that advantageous position, taking control of the stage that you so dearly need. And the percent is only building. Either of them can lose the stock at any moment.
See a bit of it ill-advised, not space fair right now, going to get snatched away with the side B. Doesn't die though. Has the one wing on deck, is able to abuse that third jump for a little bit more deceptiveness, a little bit more ambiguity. But there's nothing, no confusion needed when you're getting hit by that up tilt.
Yep, reading that roll in, absolutely beautiful. However, there, firing right back. 2 stocks apiece in this game 5.
Okay, couple of nairs, little bit of the snapping, leaves a bit more if he's going to able to kind of take this lead and maintain it.
Here we go, dancing around the center stage, slowing down just a tiny bit, firing back and forth. Mukuro trying to land, but M4E having absolutely none of that.
Yeah, I like the flame breath from Mukuro to kind of like make sure he can't jump too much, getting stopped with the fairs and the up B again. He's baiting them out more and more now. He's getting a lot more grabs on M4E side. Needs to find a couple of kills though.
Needs a kill right now. Cannot let Mukuro live.
Oh, and again! Not this time, the Mukuro air dodging just when he needs to be. So ready for it. Tries to get the side B, isn't on the platform this time to kind of clutch it. And then for you kind of having to, you know, force his way back. Doesn't want to extend too much. Don't want to be too aggressive against Bowser. You might lose your stock in a flash.
Yep, throwing out that air dodge in the exact same situation, but lucky for Mukuro, M4E missed time that F smash punish. Once again, that flare is not going to kill, and you're going to be letting Mukuro live again. We're just seeing a repeat of stock 1 right now, Fabs.
Yeah.
This is where it gets so dangerous for M4E.
It's so tense. If it's a, you know, a bad space fair, get yourself side B grabbed off stage. You might be susceptible to a fair. You see Mukuro just wants that one thing. Wants the down B again. Maybe a bit overzealous. The up air clipping on the other side. And it's so tense right now.
What's going to happen? Can M4E get this, or is it going to fall to the exact same situation that we saw in stock 1? M4E finally in place. M4E taking that lead, can breathe a slight sigh of relief that you're now not sharing a stock count with Bowser of all people.
Oh, and just misses that side B on the other side. Mukuro needs to find a kill of his own. The side B. He has it well and has 1 wing for the stock now.
And this is just looking better and better for M4E. However, you know who you're fighting. This is Mukuro, no stranger to the situation. Has made comebacks like this, and once you join once you join Mukuro on this final stock, things are just going to get so dangerous for you.
You see, fighting just at home on that ledge, very comfortable to kind of sit there, do the shadow flares, do the up Bs, and all the fairs as well, just poking them away, getting any type of damage you can. This is really good, 77%, but the up tilt, and this is what it all comes down to. We've seen this how many times, Dan? How many times have we seen it? M4E needs to kill this now. This
is looking ever precarious for M4E right now. Been in this situation far too many times, and it has swung in the wrong direction for him on a couple of occasions, and that's why we're in this game 5 right now. M4E needs to hit the stop as fast as he possibly can. Looking really nervous. The stakes are as high as they could possibly be right now.
Okay, pokes him over in the forward there. 1 down B can finish him. Waits for the up B, goes high, and the Italian stallion is going to keep on going with his side. M4E, M forever apparently. He's not stopping just as well, and what a way to end that. What a way to win that. What a way to clutch that.
Absolutely incredible performance from M4E. Mukuro happy that he was able to push M4E that hard, but at the same time, gutted that he wasn't able to clutch out that game 5, take it all the way to final stock, but unfortunately just falling short at the last sprint. Fabs.
That was crazy.